Yeah, just Sveno Mick here. Look, you won't dribble on here too long. What I'm doing is, I've had it for the day of 4.5 hours hanging off a brush cutter. Three hours and some fairly steep going, then not as steep a work the next job, but brush cutting, just not enough room for a mower and that in the second job, so it's just a small brush cutting job, but it's a bit of time. So 3 hours and steep going, that's this video that you'll see. It's a lot steeper than it looks. But look, I just wanted a bit introductory to that because it's got a couple of little videos joined together. So yeah, it's a bit over the shop, but that's the way it is. So using me FS 111 4-mix Stihl, and also my BC30 Bushranger 2-stroke. So probably 2/3 of the brush cutting with the Bushranger, and the other third. So I think I end up going through a bit over 3 tanks of fuel on the both of them. So it was bang on 3 hours brush cutting with that. And anyhow, I'm going to leave it at that, and just this will lead into the others. Yeah, just Sveno Mick here from Svenson Mowing and Grounds Maintenance. Just brush cutting a bit of a steep area here in Maleny. Stihl FS 111 4-mix. Speed feed head, 2.7mm cord. Running Castrol oil at 40 to 1. I run premium, not 98, I run 95 premium in my gear. I won't video anymore because it's just brush cutting at the end of the day. I've got my Bushranger here today too, my RC30, 30cc, yeah. But I'm using the 4-mix on this. Got a little bit better shield on it, so you don't get as much stuff. It's 4 weeks since I've brush cut this, I think it is. It's a lot better than it was because some of it was over my head last time, just taken over from another contractor. What else can I tell you about it? A lot of mulch here, massive amount of hardwood chip around all these, a lot of camellias and that planted here. Bloke I know that loves camellias planted all this out. And a few other bits and pieces. I was going to say, there's a lot of glass here. Looks like someone must have partied here like it was 1924. There's glass everywhere in this particular property, broken glass. And it's just cutting the cord off, constantly cutting the cord off, only getting 20 minutes, half an hour out of a full spool full, because there's that much glass. But other than that, it's not bad. Got a bit of cloud cover today, so it's keeping the heat down. I've still got the sweat rolling out of me, but look, I'm probably going to leave it at that. It's like I said, I've just had this thing tuned up at BWR Small Engines. They've set the valves, just given them its yearly going over. I do the air filters and that myself. Really good air filtration system on these, top notch. What else can I say about it? Yeah, it's going pretty good. It was playing up, it wouldn't rev out, but it's easy revving out today, and it's got a fair bit of torque down the bottom, so you don't have to rev the bejesus out of it. Then it'll at about a third throttle, it'll spin the full spool at 2.7, no worries. So that's that twisted 2.72, like it's a twisted got here. It's a twisted seems to be a bit stronger. Got square, not square edges, rounded edges, but twisted. It seems to go pretty good. But look, I'm going to leave it at that. So just having a 5-minute break. It's bloody pretty wet down here in the old sweat department. So I'm going to leave it at that. Sveno Mick from Svenson's Mowing and Grounds Maintenance. You all have a lovely day. Treat your fellow human beings, fellow Australians and wherever else you are on this planet with respect. Treat them with respect and expect respect back. Sveno Mick from Svenson's Mowing and Grounds Maintenance. Sveno Mick out. Yeah, just Sveno Mick back again. I've been brush cutting now for a bit over 2 hours. So up through here, round down this fence. I've switched from the FS 111 Stihl. Now I'm the BC 30cc Bushranger, Mariama or whatever they are. Japanese brush cutter in here. Both going well. Just thought I'd give it a bit of a run. There she is sitting right down there. I just had to grab some cord and thought I'd just do a real quick Sveno Mick whilst I'm taking a drink of water. This is quite nice grounds here. You can see where I've brush cut down to this side of that. Right down there you can see a pit with mesh over it, and just this side of that. So down that fence line down there. This is in the middle of town, Maleny. Down up to those, across to that little creek there. And down the fence line here is a lot of mulch. It's all been mulched, and there is just a lot of things to hit. But anyhow, she's all going good, and soon I've got it down this time. Took me nearly 4 hours last time, but this time I should be able to roll it in about 3. So every 3 or 4 weeks in summer, hit this, and then within the next 3 or 4 years, by that time I won't really care, and all these trees will be up and shading, and it'll be a lot easier to brush cut. Be a lot less grass. So I'm going to leave it at that. Sveno Mick from Svenson's Mowing and Grounds Maintenance. And like I say before, be nice to our fellow human beings living in trying times. Injection, to have the injection, not to have the injection. Conspiracy theorists everywhere. People supposedly passing away from the injection. I don't know, but it seems to be people against people and all sorts of stuff happening. So you just got to remember not to get too excited, and we're all on this planet together. Sveno Mick out.